Before you fall in love with that beautiful gate, fancy banner, and smooth talking marketer at a construction site, please pause. Some construction sites are selling dreams, others are hiding disasters behind fresh paint and fine English. If you don't know what to look for personally, you can lose millions buying into a project that may never stand the test of time. And in this video, I want to quickly share 5 red flags to watch for when visiting new construction sites personally. When you are visiting them personally. Number one, when you see that there is no sign of professional supervision, that's a red flag. If workers are just everywhere, but you cannot identify a project manager, engineer, or site supervisor, be careful, run away. A serious construction project should have professionals coordinating activities, checking measurements, and ensuring standards are followed. Once you enter a construction site, you should see such activities. Construction without supervision is like flying a plane without a pilot. Number two, poor quality building materials. You see, you have to look closely. Look at weak blocks, rusty rods, cracked pillars, watery cement mix. Because some developers cut corners to maximize profit, but the buyer suffers the consequences later. We have seen that happen, everywhere in some areas. Never be carried away by beauty alone. Strength matters more than paint. Number three, no safety measures on site. That's the third red flag. No helmets, no warning signs, no organized structure, workers moving carelessly, no safety boots, no. You see, once you get to a construction site, you should be able to look out for all this to have a judgment of your own that could this be, a place I can actually buy into. And once you see this, it is a red flag. A developer who ignores safety protocols during construction may also ignore structural standards you cannot see. Someone who cannot provide, safety protocols. It is possible that it can hide a lot of things from buyer like you. So, professionalism shows in little details. What did I say? Professionalism show in little details. Number 4, red flags in a construction site you need to look out for is drainage and environment problems. Visit during or after rainfall if possible. Especially in Lagos, when you want to rent a house or you want to buy a house, the best time to actually go is after rain has fallen. Once you are able to discover anything, or you are not able to discover anything, it will be your best judgment. You have to check, is water trapped around the site? Is the land too swampy? Is there proper drainage? I was in a place I went to check a house for a client. Thank God it was this during rainy season. But when we got there, it's not encouraging at all. I wonder, let me say I imagined if I had gone there in a dry season, those things would have been hidden. But because we went there during rainy season, come and see waterlogged. Come and see. There is no drainage. Water is not really passing. So many people buy houses beautifully packaged in flood-prone environment and regret it later. The environment around a property affects both comfort and what? And future value. So you have to be very careful. Number 5 red flags when you go to construction site, personally, you must look out for when there is no clear documentation or approval evidence. Ask questions boldly. It is your money that you want to pay. Because once you part that money, the moment you pay out that money, those questions become secondary and irrelevant. You have to ask questions boldly about approved building plans so that your building will not come down tomorrow. Ask for government permits, title documents, development approvals. These are approvals you get at each stage, at different levels. And at every level, before a building is complete, those things must be given. Is it the layout, plan? Everything must be what? Must be had. It is possible for somebody to have approved building plan and it doesn't have government permits to or it doesn't have development approval. You can get a building approval and something happen, you are stopped or the place is sealed because you have been unable to do certain things that will give you the other permit or approval. So these things must be watched out for. If the answers are shaky or they keep saying we are processing it, oh my God, slow down. What did I say? Slow down. Never invest based only on trust and emotional excitement, or it will have consequences later, especially when the company is not really, straightforward. So a smart investor inspect with eyes wide open. You have to open your eyes widely to be able to see all these things. Real estate rewards careful people, not desperate and careless people. What differentiates between investor is that some are careful, but some are desperate and careless to see what they are supposed to see before paying any amount. So I hope this helps. I'm still your real estate evangelist, and that is why I'm also here. You want to buy any property, kindly engage me. Let me be your inspector. Let me be your intermediary. Let's go to the house, especially now that it's rainy season. This is the best time to actually look for a very good house. This is the time. A lot of things are hidden in dry season. This is the time. I've seen people bought house, seen people rent house in the dry season. But the moment rain begins, oh my God, it's a flood-prone area. But those things are hidden where we have not actually entered into the rainy season. So let's have a tete-a-tete, and I remain your own real estate evangelist once again. See you later in my next video.